The 2025 Mustang Dark Horse is here, and let me tell you, this thing is an absolute beast. With Dodge and Chevy throwing in the towel on their muscle cars, Ford is going all in, with possibly the most exciting Mustang we've seen in years. Pop the hood, and you'll find a hand-built 5-liter V8 cranking out a whopping 500 horsepower. Sure, there are cars with bigger numbers these days, but trust me, this isn't just about the specs. The Dark Horse delivers its power with the kind of raw, visceral punch that'll put a stupid grin on your face every single time you hit the gas. Starting at just under 62 grand, this isn't your average Mustang GT with some fancy badges. Ford's thrown everything but the kitchen sink at this thing. You're getting MagneRide suspension that adjusts on the fly, massive brakes that'll stop you on a dime, and enough cooling to keep this horse running hard all day at the track. Speaking of looks, Ford absolutely nailed it. The Dark Horse gets its own sinister front end, functional hood vents, and this wicked rear spoiler that actually does something. And those optional carbon fiber wheels? They're not just for show, they make a real difference in how the car handles. The blue brake calipers and special Dark Horse badges are just icing on the cake. Step inside, and you'll notice Ford's finally brought the Mustang into the modern age. The cockpit looks like something out of a fighter jet, with this massive curved display that stretches half across the dash. Don't worry though, they haven't gone full spaceship on us. Everything's still exactly where you need it, and the screen's actually pretty easy to figure out. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: fuel economy. It's exactly what you'd expect from a 500 horsepower V8. You're looking at 14 mpg in the city and 23 on the highway. But come on, if you're worried about fuel economy, you're probably not shopping for a Dark Horse in the first place. But here's where things get really interesting. On your regular commute, the Dark Horse is surprisingly civilized. The adaptive suspension soaks up bumps like a luxury car, and you could honestly daily drive this thing without breaking a sweat. But the moment you switch it into sport or track mode, oh boy, the exhaust note goes from friendly neighbor to wake the dead, and the whole car transforms into this laser-focused track car. Here's what's really cool though, unlike some of its competitors, this is still a practical car. You get a decent-sized trunk, actual back seats, even if they're a bit tight, and visibility that won't have you sweating in parking lots. Try finding that in a Supra or a Z. The best part? You get to choose between a slick 10-speed automatic or a proper 6-speed manual. And let me tell you, that manual is something special. The shifts are precise, the clutch is just right, and it really lets you feel like you're part of the machine. Look, in a world where everything's going electric and cars are basically turning into computers on wheels, the Dark Horse is a refreshing reminder of what makes driving fun. It's got modern tech where you want it, old school muscle where you need it, and character for days. It's not just a great Mustang, it might be one of the last great American V8 performance cars we'll ever see. Is it perfect? No car is, but if you're looking for something that'll make you take the long way home, something that'll turn heads at Cars and Coffee, and something that'll absolutely destroy a track day while still being able to grab groceries on the way home, the Dark Horse checks all those boxes and then some. This isn't just another Mustang. This is Ford throwing down the gauntlet and showing the world they're not done making drivers' cars just yet. And man, what a statement it is. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.